Hey everyone, today I am going to be swatching the new Aura and Out palette by Colourpop. This is part of the Cloud Dye Vault, or their tie-dye collection. I bought the Vault because I just decided to buy the Vault. I didn't want all of them, so I don't know why I did that, but I just did, okay? But yeah, I've swatched the other two palettes, so if you want to see swatches of this beautiful, lime, pastel with some, orangey tone palette, mint, I don't know what to call this, just keep watching. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the swatches, let's talk about this palette. First off, I want to say this palette is gorgeous. It is one of my favorite palettes thus far that Colourpop has come out with. Obviously, with everything going on in the world, Colourpop kind of didn't release stuff for a while, and that was so weird because, they were releasing everything, they were releasing stuff every week, and then it was like, oh, yeah, we're not going to release anything for 2 months. That was... it was good for my wallet, but for my makeup part, it wasn't. But I'm so happy that this is the collection that they came out with first, because, hello there, it's just so beautiful. My favorite out of all of them is the, in a trance palette. That's the purpley one. Love that one. But this one's honestly a very, 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 very close second. That's how much I love this palette. Now, it does come with a pressed glitter. If you don't like pressed glitters, if you don't like using them, I can understand why you wouldn't want to buy a palette when it has one. But that being said, I would just suggest not using it, because the rest of the shadows make it so worth having one shade you wouldn't use, honestly. For me, I do use pressed glitters, but do your own research on that. I typically just use them on my face anyways, but still. I'm not a professional, I'm just a makeup lover, or as my fiancé and family say, makeup obsessed person, which you might be right. Anyway, back to this palette. It is stunning. I think it has a nice, variety of mattes and shimmers, which is always good to see. Sometimes, I prefer more mattes than shimmers, so perfect for me. Eurovision has this glitter in it, and you can see it, but like the other palettes, it's just random specks of silver glitter. It's a matte shadow with random specks of silver glitter. I think that if you blended it, all the glitter would probably go away, so it's fine. It's whatever. Same with Vibes, also has that, but Vibes, definitely has way more glitter. Maybe if you packed it on the lid with the glitter glue, then the glitter would stay more. I don't know. I just don't understand why Colourpop always does that and puts, glitters in mattes. It's just weird to me. I know I'm kind of, all over the place, but I don't want to forget everything. Soul Sister is definitely a Super Shock formula. It's this beautiful greeny shimmery shadow with blue and blue glitter in it. It's pretty, but I hate the Super Shock shadow in palettes. It just makes them more sheer. Like, I would much rather like a duochrome that isn't a Super Shock, so it would be more pigmented. But that being said, it is still super duper gorgeous, and I think it'll go good with the mint and the green shades, but I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way a little bit. This is the look I did using this palette. I used the matte green, and then I put the glitter on top of it, and you guys, this palette was awesome to work with. I loved it so much. On the inner corner, I did use the shade Soul Sister with a highlighter on top of it to brighten it up a bit. I really like how this palette worked, and it's as good as all the other Colourpop palettes I've tried, so definitely 100% awesome. The white shade, I mean, it didn't swatch the best, but again, we all know that swatches do not dictate how they will work on the eye. I'm sure this is a white that'll be fine. I mean, I prefer something that's like more like fair toned than like white, if that doesn't make sense. So like, I prefer something that's like flesh toned for pale skin for an inner corner like brightening shade. But that being said, like, white is kind of like a good mix. It's just kind of the most disappointing shade in the palette, not gonna lie. I definitely think that all the shades will benefit from a white, but I don't know. I'm just being picky, guys. The shade Fresh Cut, which is that like lime green, is amazing. It's my favorite shade in the palette. It's swatched beautifully. I can only imagine how beautiful it'll be on the eyes. I really hope Colourpop keeps coming out with like fun stuff like this, because this is so up my alley. They were nudie pop for a while. Like, I want Colourpop, not nudie pop. The other palettes in this collection were good. I didn't like Miss Bliss. It just didn't show up well on my skin tone, honestly. It was just kind of meh, so didn't really care much for that. But I like In a Trance, and I love this palette, so I would highly recommend those two. Miss Bliss, whatever, I don't really like it, but I really love this one and In a Trance. I just can't get over how gorgeous this palette is, honestly. Like, I can't even explain. Like, in person, it's even more pretty. Like, oh, I love it so much, you guys. Like, honestly, favorite. The other two palettes are gorgeous. The purple one is my favorite out of the three, but Miss Bliss, as you guys can see, was definitely more of like a neutrally palette. Y'all know I'm a bright lady. I love bright shadows. Let me know down below what you think about this palette. Obviously, I love it so much, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching this swatch video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, comment down below any videos you'd like to see me do. Go follow my Instagram, Makeup by Tasha XO, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You are crazy. You're crazy. What you doing, baby boy? You're so cute. Are you crazy? Yeah, you're crazy. Nothing, yo. Oh, poor Effie. Is he going after you? Oh my goodness.